Good evening, folks. Hope you're doing well as always. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great week. Yeah, it's Wednesday. We're back, baby. We're back. Right, let me just collect what I need here. Right, looks like Palfy's been busy. He's got himself an airplane. Damn, fella. Looks like he's upgraded the cruiser as well. Nice one, Palf. I wonder where he got that from. Either D4 or B2. We shall find out. Won't be doing a stream with Palfy this Sunday on this server. He's got an event going on his server, so I shall be joining that. I'll post something in Discord, so if anyone wants to come over there and join the entertainment, feel free. I shall get that sorted. Right, tonight I'm going to go scouting for a base location for me and Palfy. He did sort of suggest B2, but I know that's sort of a crowded location. There's quite a few bases over that way, but I'll have a scout, maybe sort of south in B2, south west in this sort of location, maybe somewhere we've got access to land the plane and close to some sort of resources. Or B1, we'll have around near the town, we don't know. I'll have a look. So I'm going to scout these two locations for a base location. Right, let's get up to the plane. I think I'm good. Let's have a drink. Right, let's stuff the old gullet so we don't got to worry about food or drink. Let's have a good little fly about B2, B1 for a base location. Somewhere's close, got a good open location. This looks pretty good here. Close to the fuel station, it's open, got the town, got the factory, got the airfield for resources, and close to the forest for BB elements. Yeah, all good. Phil, good to see you, buddy. How are you, mate? Legend, Mr. Trainer. How are you? How's the family? Right, let me crank the sounds down a bit, and let's get up in the air. Let's get airborne and let's scout for a location. I'll have to come back, grab the chest. I think there's a couple of bits in there I can grab out into a backpack. Palfy can always take some stuff in his plane at some stage, and can get a flag down at least, and get started. Right, here we go. Let's go. Have a nice little cruise. Oh, good to hear, Phil. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, mate. So I'm going to look around the whole of B2, B1 to see what we've got base-wise around now, and see what competition we've got for resources. Just can't tell how much I love this plane. I love it, I love it, I love it. So we've got two aeroplanes and a cruiser. Not bad. Not bad at all. Like, you see when you're watching it for all the LOD stuff, all the load on demand, everything popping in and all the buildings, the bushes, the trees. That's getting such a work on, and you know, it's going to be so amazing. 1.0 is going to be absolutely amazing. Right, let's get up in the air a bit. Where are we? We are at B3. So I know there's a few bases around B2, right around the town. There's at least 2, 3, maybe 4. So I'm sort of thinking southeastern area, B2. Maybe a good spot. So we've got a couple of bases down there now. And we've got another one just over there. So this is kind of a hot spot. And if you know me, B2's always been a favourite town of mine from early doors. So there we go, we've got 3 bases hugging B2 town already. So it's going to be pretty tricky for loot in a small town. Funny thing is, it's only going to get smaller. Oh dear. Right, so let's check out what's close to B1 town. Good thing is we've got another gas station close. We've got the airfield, we've got the factory, so we've got some good places to hit for some loot. Hey Bone, good to see you, brother. How are you, mate? Oh damn, crazy starter. Alright, I know passing B1 town last week there was some funky little base. It was a triangle palisade with three walls on it, that was it. I don't think there's much surrounding B1. That might be a decent spot to start. I think it was just down there as it goes. Unless it's despawned now. Might have. Yeah, it's not there. Oh shit. Ooh. Let me just check south of the airfield. I'm sure there's a base over here. It's by the factory. Oh, that was Bones' place on the hill. Okay. Huzzah! Bones saw Gazan nicked his leg. Oh, is that your spot? I thought that was Bones. Ah, gotta be quick. Right, so I thought there was a base around here somewhere, but maybe not. Right, well, I think this might be a pretty decent location then. Close to the factory, close to B1 town. Yeah, how are you, Bones? Not the first time I lost my spot. Yeah, you got to be quick, ain't you, mate? Eh? You got to be quick. I actually thought that was Bones' cabin because that's where he always has it. Az and Gaz are usually by the lake up in C3. I'll bet you any money, Az, when full release is here, you're going to have your base over there again. I guarantee you. Oh shit, I need some fuel. Okay. Right. Alright, I can always roll into the fuel station at B1 again, not a problem. Right, let's see if I'm gonna put a flag down. Oh, there we go. Right, that'll do. Right, scrap, rags, debris. I don't think I've got absolutely nothing on me base building wise. Absolutely diddly squat. Oh, what we got in here? Yeah, bugger all. Alright, so we need to get some resources. Right, so now we've got a location for a base at least. Let me head to... Let's go get some fuel. Let's head to... Right, let me think. Let's head to the traders. Let's grab some stuff. And let's get back here, do flag, and... yeah. And then I might have to go on foot back to get the cruiser. Okay, that's going to be a fun journey at least. Yeah, alright, so let's do that. Let me fly to get some. Let me get some fuel. Go to B4. Let's get back to the flag, and let's go on. Let's go on foot back to north of Samabor. Holy crap, that's going to be a trek. Oh, let me think about this. Right, well, let's go on foot as far as I can get tonight anyway to get the cruiser to get back to here. Yeah, all right. Well, that's a mission in itself. So let's see what we can do. Come on, 1.0, I'm staking it out. Arrow, what's happening, dude? Guessing this is a PvE server with no looting rules and such. Yeah, it's hardcore PvE server. Looting rules, no, everything's all player damages on and stuff like that for realism. Yeah, just the normal PvE, you know, gentleman's agreement type thing, and no messing with other player stuff. But you know, it takes care of itself. The server, you know, we've got a very good community on here. We've never really had any shit, so to speak. They always got active admins, got very helpful players and admins on here, so it's a very good server to play on. And you know, this server's been running for like 5 years, so it's a server that if you want to play on and that you know it's always going to be there, that you can really get your teeth into the game. And you know, you never know of a lot of servers if they're going to just be sort of flashes in the pan type things. You know, this server's always going to be here, mate. Always, always, always. There's a lot of things that's going to change because this is all a prelude up to 1.0. All the settings, there's a lot of things, a lot of ideas, a lot of things we've got to implement, a lot of changes. You know, a lot of stuff I've got to rely on for the admins, like Bone especially. He deals with all the file stuff, so there's I'm excited for all the changes after 1.0 that's going to happen. You know, and stuff with the NPCs and everything's going to change. Oh, I'm excited for it. Like, I really am. I can't. I can't. I've got to stop talking about 1.0 because I've got to be very careful that I don't give anything away. Very careful, and yeah, I get very excited and I don't want to get loose tongued. So I'll just let me just play. I'll just play the game and then we'll talk about 1.0 when it gets here. But yeah, it's just going to be amazing. That's all I can say, man. That's all I can say. You know, I can only talk about things on a certain level about what you've seen, what's been shown, clippets and snippets of the foliage or this and that. I can't elaborate on them or any more than that. I can just say it's going to be fantastic. Right, so let me not lose track of what I'm doing. I'm going to get some fuel. B4 traders. Let me just buy some shit, do this flag, come back, drop the plane off. Let's go on foot to get the cruiser. Right, that's the plan. Let's not lose track of what we're doing. Let's turn this down so we don't blow your eardrums off. There we go. Okay, what's happening, brother? Good to see you, dude. How are you, mate? Yeah, 1.0 is going to be crazy. There's just, yeah, a lot off the charts crazy, almost. Right, I need some fuel. We've only got to go south. Where are we? Right, let's drive there. Can't be that far, surely. There is the gas station. Okay. Check, there's no hay bales. He's taking the piss, really, isn't it? Right, Iridu, stop, Iridu, stop. Whoa. Right, let's go deal with any puppets that are going to spawn. Go. Yeah, loony bin skinny puppet. God, I love those things. Right, I've got to be careful here. That skinny one's coming down. Alright, let me try and... It takes a little bit of rolling up the hill. See if I can get close enough, quickly get some fuel in here and get out of here. Just before those puppets start wandering over. The skinny one, jean jacket, just up there. Alright, come on, dude. Just thinking out of the base in a snowy area because of the plane cut. Lovely. It's white because I tend to forget where I park it, so I can see it from far distance. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Hello. Yep, dude. Yeah. Got your bank card, yes. Yes. She needs to be a bit closer. Oh. There we go, sweet. Yeah, no, too stressful living up in the cold, mate. Too much work. Told you he was wandering over. Oh, drained out the old fuel station. That'll take a while to replenish. Let's hope no one needs any gas that's local. Right, let's get down to the traders. Let's just grab buy a couple of bits I need. Can't emphasize enough how much we need engine volume slider. Hey Meg, evening mate. Are you robbing my gas station? Like I say, if you don't need no fuel, it's going to take a while to replenish that. Bonage base. So yeah, as much as I'd like to come back to my hometown of B2, that's it's been hogged, absolutely hogged. Hey Big Daddy, hey, good to see you mate. This is the space right here. There's one right here. Who's that? This must be Az's base. Az and Gaz there. That's where Bones base usually is. You got to be quick on this server. Some of these residents are like furniture. Right, let's get down. Let's grab a toolbox and a few bits. I can't be bothered to hunt out the stuff. Go back, do that flag, and then get up and see if I can retrieve the cruiser. Yeah, that's going to be quite an interesting one. I really wish those cables had collision on it. That would be so cool. Whoops. That was a little close. And I'll never forget clipping that little bit of, oh look, shit, someone's already here, but... There we go. Fresh as a daisy. It would be interesting if they silently added collision on the cable. No, it wouldn't, not silently. Then I found out when I got my 4 full backpacks in the plane. Would be funny though. Yeah, Cheese and Kit could be waking up with some funny messages, wouldn't they? The devs do add sneaky updates. I'm just waiting to jump the barbed wire at military camps and take damage. You used to, yeah, you used to take damage jumping the barbed wire. Do you remember? Look at that. Getting a big boy now at 1.3, 1.4. Still stuck on basic everything though, but you know, it's good to see. Can't wait till 1.0 and beyond, so I can grow skinny to beyond medium. It'd be amazing.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse around.
Right, what you got? Grab one of those. Yes.
Here's what I got.
Oh no, I'll have to make those, won't I? Yeah. Okay.
Make sure to stop like it.
Ooh, let's see what quest he's got on hand. He's got anything I can do while I'm out and about.
Welcome, welcome. Could you help me with these?
And a guitar! Wow, I ain't seen one of those on the server for donkeys. Oh, where'd you even find one of those? Chocolate candies, duct tape, grinding stone. Not having my grinding stone. No
I'll
way.
change your mind. Make sure to stop.
What's up? If you're trying to rob the place, I guarantee you, I'm well armed.
How about?
Looking for work.
Alright, ammo.
Here's what I got for you.
Kill puppets with bows. Find a Mosin. Good luck. Well, I might as well do the puppet ones because we're going to do that anyway.
The sooner you get this done, the better.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
No loitering. You either buy or get. Need this done. Take it or leave it.
Okay, we'll take that one. There you go. It's just 2 small little quests we can take on the way out while I'm doing what I'm doing. Just give you some extra things to do. Oh, it was Kilroy. Should have looted him while he was in there. Should have sucked him dry. Sold all his goods. Right, I need to get some metal scrap. I need to go make some bolts, and I need to go... shit, yeah. Finish that flag. I'll get carried away. Right, that should do it. Wanted to be frisked. Yeah, that's what I thought as. Should have tried to search him. Sell everything he's got, plus sell him. Imagine if he could sell the player as well. Then he loses all his character progression. He has to respawn. Moral of that story would be: make sure you're never in the trader at the same time as another player. In case he sells you. Oh shit, there's some TVs up there. Alright, I'll do that. Oh, nice and easy. That's that one quest done. Hey, come back this way. That's part of my next quest. Hello. Yeah, this way, dude. This way. No, not all at once. Not all at once. No, not all at once. My little £20 bow. Come on. Yes, there we get right. There's 2 puppets off the 7. Might as well go grab the other one. Probably a few more lurking about somewhere. Yeah, do you know what? I need some rag, don't I, for the flag. So let me grab what these boys drop. There we go. No. Should have cut his fuel lines. Yeah, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Right, there we go. That should solve that one. Right, let's get back over to the flag. This I can't remember where the blueprint was. Right, Kushti, right, where was that? Where was I? Figure it out when we get there. This is why I painted the plane white, so if I can spot it from a mile off. I should have put one of those big blueprints down. So we're going to fly at the Phoenix. Imagine hole points in the wings. But he's going to say fly at the Navigator. Fly at the Navigator. The voice of the spaceship used to wind me up. It was like Pee Wee Herman. Oh, we need to get over this range on another Saturday night for a shooting competition. Cool place though, it really is. Right, where was the flag? Not further over here. I need to put one of those big blueprints down. Where was it? It was... I think it was just over there, directly in front. Ooh. Supply drop. Any screwdrivers? Oh shit. I forgot it does that way you... Right, where on earth did you put that flag, Skinny? Oh, mate, I've got a brain like a sieve. Where was it? I could have swore it was just over here. Oh, for Pete's sake. I do this every single time. I could park something the size of a ship and I forget where I put it. It's no joke. I'm sure it was a little drive to the fuel station. I think it was further up this way. Rosie probably taken it over already. Oh, there it is, there it is. There we go. Left the old Dubry on. Oh, sweet, right near a cornfield as well. Nice pickings. Right, thank God I left the old debris on. The old perimeter. What do I need? No. Stop. Right, I need to quickly fly into town because I need to do some bolts. Right, there we go. This dump, what I don't need in here. Right, let's take that. Let's run into town. Let's make some bolts. Damn, I'm going to need a new sword at some point. Okay. Right, I'm closer to the factory, but the factory is more dangerous. Do I tempt fate, go there just to get 2 bolts, or go southeast? Yeah. Let's take let's take the safer option. Oh, there is a base over there, look. Is that a little structure I see? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. I don't know how I missed that one, but that's okay. Because we're close to the factory. I know Palfy likes taking risks, he likes going into those sort of places, so he'll be able to suck out all the loot out of there. And I could scoot down to B1 town and do my usual bits and bobs. Bring back salted meat. Yeah, mate, definitely. I hope all that stuff comes back in the polishing stage, I really do. You know, although, you know, what we got coming in 1.0 is going to be fantastic, off the charts. You know, you're going to have the polishing stage before that. And that's meant to bring back all that sort of stuff. You know, punches on the tyres, you know, that sort of stuff. You know, salting the meat and some of the ailments, diarrhea and things like that from what I gather. So that's going to be absolutely massive. All those little things, the little misses that we've been sort of wondering where they've gone, birds, stuff like that. And I think all that sort of stuff's going to be the polishing stage. All those little minor small things that actually make a big difference. Drinking while running reminds me of Riverdance. Yeah, that you're not going to be able to do that, mate. Things like, you know, eating and drinking while running. But yeah, that's hilarious, that is. Right, so I need 2 nails or bolts, or I can just find the little, oh shit, I didn't bring the toolbox. Idiot. Right, 2 bolts it is then. So someone's been about. Hell? Wait, those 3 arrows hit that puppet. I shit you not. Damn, I should have brought the toolbox with me. Could have crafted some nails and bolts. Now I've got to do things the hard way. God damn it. Poop with taking off clothes, yeah. Yeah, that animation was meant to get fixed ages ago, wasn't it? It's everywhere. It's got to be someone about. Someone else about, definitely. Doors open everywhere. There's... Alright, just need two bolts, 2 nails. Oh, there we go. There's our little quest done. Damn, not bringing that toolbox is going to cost me big. That'd be great, but what's with the finger sniff at the end? Yeah, dirty bastard, mate. That's what he is. What's up, Kilroy? See you, dude. Fucking hell, born in the barns in town. Come on, surely the dude's left me a bolt or 2, a nail. You, my man, forward thinking. Bring that toolbox. I could have crafted him by now. Got back to the plane, done that flag, and then I could be on the way to get that cruiser. I've got to go like 1, 2, 3, 3.5 grid squares. Ah, come on. Look, if I only had the toolbox. There it is. I would have been out of here. God damn it. Skinny, you bell end. I've turned what should have been a 5-minute thing into like a 25-minute thing. Right, my sword is nearly kaput as well. I've got to be careful with that. And someone's been about. Suck the place dry. Oh, you don't need a toolbox. Oh, don't you? Stop that. I thought you needed a toolbox. What are you doing? Ah, sweet. There we go. I always assume you need a toolbox, you know, because for me that makes it that extra bit difficult. It makes sense. You need some sort of whatever, but hey. Yeah, but I'm not that. I don't do all that base buildy sort of stuff, do I? No. Right, there we go. Let's go get this flag up. Let's get out of here. Didn't you used to need a toolbox to do shit with that thing before? I'm sure you did. You know, you just get so complacent and just do the things the way you've been doing it, you know, just surviving. Who me not used to building a base for God mode? No, the only bases I build is the stream hangout. Or by the time I get round to building a base, I've accumulated, you know, a couple of boxes of bolts, a couple of boxes of nails, and the bits and whatnots. But you don't need bolts and nails to build a base no more, do you? To build the basics, it's just sticks, logs, bit of rope. Whereas before you needed that. cool if you could shoot the bow from laying down, though, wouldn't it? Even though it'd be stupid, not very realistic. You couldn't exactly pull one laying down. Even though you could stretch your arm out, realistically laying down and get a little kind of shot off. Alright, so that's not far a trot from the town, and we're close to the factory and close to the airfield, which is pretty cool. Right, there we go. Flag is done. Right, I need to go back and get the cruiser. I've also got to fly back, dig up the chest, grab whatever bits out of there. The longest journey will be to get the cruiser first. Oh my god, that's going to be a crazy long journey. It might not be achieved in tonight's stream, when it might do. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to go as the crow flies up over the mountain. I'll have to go scoot along north of the airfield, along the borderline on the B2, the map square, the black line. Then go up through the castle, and then northwest, up through Samobor, up out the north end of Samobor into the field. Wow, that's a trek and a half. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll see how far we get in this stream tonight. Right, let's grab what we see what we need. Remember the interview with the sound guy years ago? We made those popping groans and yeah, there's a few of those sounds. I always wondered. You know, someone's having a dump. Did they just sneak in the toilet and stick the microphone over the top of the door? That's the sort of thing I would have done. Right. Let's take that. Let's take that just in case we get bashed. Let's take. Let's leave jumper. Let's take jacket. We've got a bit more storage. Sewing kit has the footwear. Let's repair that. Right, that's good, that's good, that's good. How is the foodstuffs? Yeah, that's good. We're going to be... Right, what have we got in here? Got any foodie bits? No. Oh, look at that. I had some bolts in there. Can you Adam and Eve it? Oh, for freaking hell's sake. Skinny, you bellend. Why don't you just look? Oh, dear, oh dear. Yes, now I remember. Couple of streams ago, I put bolts specifically in the backpack in case I need to build a chest. You absolute wally. Right, okay. Let's take some painkillers in case we get done. Let's take some antibiotics. Let's take those. Those. There we go. Oh, you wally. You absolute wally. Right, let's put those in there. Right, we're good to go. Right, let's go. Journey is upon us. Right, yeah, along the airfield, follow my arrow. Along there, directly west as the crow flies. Sort of north of the castle. Swing up that way. Past the gas station at the Sandbar. Right, let's see how far we get tonight. Right, are we off arrows? Right, we're good. Sidearm, good. Right, not quite. Let's reload that. Right, the journey begins. That's my destination. Back to get the cruiser. Okay, let's see how we do. See how far we get tonight. Palfrey's got an aeroplane. So he'll be able to get that down to this location whenever he gets on next. Well, this is going to be a mission. What was it? Last stream I done that. What did I cross? A couple of streams ago, I went from where I logged out in D2 all the way up into D4. Well, that was a mission. Yeah, they could have done a bit better on the voices at the traders. I'd have given them some Cockney voices for the general goods guy. I like the mechanic though. the mechanic dude makes me laugh. Yeah, it's good. Like doing that same bolt, smoking that same cigarette. You get your first car as a teenager. Go to the local scrapyard to buy yourself an alternator or something. You get some grumpy dude like that to sell you anything. Try and get on my toes as much as possible. Belly's full, drinks full. I've got to be mindful that my sword's only on 3%. As stranger must be Croatian slang for geezer. Alright, geezer. Anyone need a kill box key card for Z4? Yeah, I'll take 2, mate. So I mean, before I can enter any sort of kill boxes or bunkers, I need to sort of build Skinny up, make sure he's got a good stash of goods and, you know, plenty of boxes of 9mm. You know what? I can't wait till all the other quests come in for the other traders. The fishing quests. It'd be really good though if they want, you know, to get to the tier 3 quest that you have to start fishing for £50 tuna, and but to get those you have to be 3 strength or above. So it gives you targets to grow to gives you things to do. You know, rather than just going out and just casting out short in a boat and quickly reeling one in, even on 1 strength. Yeah, it'd be good if they sort of have tiers to work to for particular sort of later tier quests. That'd be cool. Yeah, the barber quests. I can only imagine what sort of quests you're gonna get for that. Like 10 pairs of metal scissors. Man, I found 1 pair of metal scissors. It's the first pair I've found for a long while. Yeah, the saloon quests. That might be certain amounts of animal meat and things like that. You never know. Then the banker quests I'm looking forward to, because that's going to have something to do with those coins. So that's going to be interesting. I need any help moving my chest? No, we've only got the one. I think it's just a backpack or so in there. Palfy's aeroplane's right by the chest. I'm just on my way now to get the cruiser. It's a long old trek. So I don't know if I'll make it this stream. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let me just check whether. Yeah, Palfy's got an event going on his server on Sunday. So where we would probably stream here, I'm going to go check that out and see what that's about. Something a little different. I'll get him to post something in general in on my Discord. So if anybody's interested in joining over there, you're more than welcome, I guess. Right, we need to go a bit more sort of towards the castle and then head up to Samobor. Notice how the footsteps change from third person to first, how faster they go. Hey, Palfy, good to see you, bro. Yeah, he's in the spot we got. It's just, oh, where is it? Round about here in B1. So we're, yeah, just here it is. Just in this little thing north of the yellow road. Round about there. So we got the gas station, B1 town, and we got the factory. And we're right on the cornfield, so enough food to keep your big ass fed. I'm just going back to get the cruiser. It's a long old walk. And I see you got an aeroplane. Where'd you get that from? Where did you steal that from? And then we'd have to dig up the chest, grab the bits we got from there, and then we can get building the base at some stage. Yeah, make sure you post in my Discord, Palfy, about what's going on Sunday. I've mentioned that's I'll be streaming that as well. I did have a little glance. I don't know if I was looking at the wrong bit. Yeah, I noticed my plane was a bit beat up, but yeah, I managed to sort that and fix it. So you get yourself a nice shiny one though. Beat mine up to crap and got yourself a nice one. Left it and thought, ah. No, that's all good though. That's all fixed up. That is over where the flag is now. But yeah, I've done the flag. Flag's done. Like I say, I'm going to get the cruiser. Oh, you took it from D4 Sunday. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm trying to go west as the crow flies as much as I can before I head up across C3, up through Samobor. At least that way I can bring the cruiser back down, and then whenever you get on, you can just fly your plane down. I'll fly up with my plane, pick up the chest, grab what I can, and yeah, try and get it back to that location. That is my task. Yeah, I love when he does a scorpion. Look at that. Look. Oh, breakdance move, look. Yeah, it was close to blowing up when it was on. It was on like 6%. I was like, holy moly! I was like, Palfy had some fun. I can almost buy Leica too. Shit, you got that much cash already? Damn. Right, I'll try and stay on that exact west line, go along the black line. Let's pick up north of the castle, and then once I get up into C3, we're good as gold. You'd be surprised how much I'll send you a video when I'm off to work, yeah. Yeah, some crazy flying antics like I do sometimes. Like, I love flying low to the ground, through the trees, along the road. It's really cool. I like it. I love, you know, I just love that vehicle itself. But yeah, if you get a little too frisky with it, it's yeah, you're toast. But you're going too far south, mate. Take care, Palfy. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, mate. I was considering a vacation to Croatia, but I was worried about I'll start looting the towns. Oh dear. Yeah, I really want to go out there, man. I really want to get to Croatia. I really do. Just 3 or 4 days or something, and took up with some of the devs. It'd be nice to see Tommy if he's in leather and stuff again. If they're out there at that time, be cool. They're gonna loot the office. Loot the office for some goodies. Man, I never find anything up this hunting towers name. Remember the odd Black Hawk crossbow? No, it's tight on this sort of loot anyway, but I'm saying there used to be the odd thing up there. Not no more. Maybe a rag strip or something. Now, can you imagine you got roaming NPCs? So all this sort of sprinting through the forest, you're not going to be. Imagine that you won't be able to do. You're going to be really on edge, aren't you? You're looking about, using your awareness, checking your binoculars. Yeah, that's going to make. That would make travelling on foot really difficult. Those little touches that I would really love to see. So I hope when they do come in that is the sort of thing they provide. You know, you're listening out for some footsteps. You know, you zoom in with your binoculars or your scope, and not just for puppets. Yeah, what would they say, mate, if they found that in your backpack, Azza? Why are you leaving? If it's the guy from the mechanics, it'd just be, yes, good. While he's looking at you, doing up the same bolt, smoking the same cigarette. I mean, even if they're, surely they can put some different words in there, different sayings, different sentences, you know, for when you come in. Even if it's 4 or 5, you know. I think they'd be more curious why someone is carrying scrap metal, yeah. I'm not sure what they'd think. Single man travelling with a dildo, big purple one, or one big purple one with a bow tie on it, especially. I need to go north of the castle. I don't want to get tangled up with that. Oh man, this is a trick and a half, isn't it? Shit. Well, it's got to be done. Right, if I can get to... yeah, what I'll do, I'll go to this little town here. And then I'll have a little break, go and get a drink and that. And then I shall make my way up the White Road, up to Rivertown there, and through Somerville. And when I came to your base and we set up a few goodies for Gaz's return, car battery, dildo, jumper cables, yeah, handcuffs, head bag. Right. Done some things over the years, mate. Such a pretty game. It's gonna go 10 times that. Can't wait, man. I can't wait. Can't wait. Damn. I've always said, even from the early days, you know, it weren't looking as good as it was now, but it was still a really pretty game, really beautiful game. You could see where it was going. You could see the potential it had. You could see it a mile off. You know, anyone that's a true lover of the game, you know, is always rolled with the punches, always gone, you know, gone with the downs when they've had the ups, and it's all part and parcel of the journey, isn't it? The process. You can't ever moan about it. It's pre-release. It's not full release. It's like moaning about your house before it's built. It's out the piss really, isn't it? Think about it. And then once it's built, you go, oh fucking hell, shit. Oh wow, man, I didn't realise. Yeah, you feel like right bell end. Yeah, just keep your mouth shut and wait. I can understand with a house if you want to ever say because you've got a lot of money invested in it, but you know, from a gamer's point of view, you've got nothing invested in it apart from just purchase the game. So to have the liberty to even moan about something is taking a piss in my view. On another level. And all these arrows. How many hours have I got? Not a lot, to be honest, mate. Because it was always been a case of where I was recording or streaming, I'd shut down because of going on. I didn't want to continue on with my character, you know. I wanted to sort of stop where it was. Probably about 4,000 hours or more. It's not a lot in comparison. Oh, what the hell? Why are you banging on the door? I'm not inside. Idiot. But yeah, enough to where I said, even years ago, I said, oh, this game's worth £100 all day long. I'd have paid £100 for this years ago. Yeah, I've always said, where are you going to get, some people got umpty, like double that in it. Where are you going to get that? And I paid like a tenner for it back in, with the extra bit, whatever it was, the supporter pack, back in beginning of 2019. I couldn't run it in 2018 on the potato thing I had. But yeah, even back then, I'd have paid £100 for it. But where are you gonna get that many hours for even £100? But I paid a tenner for it. Like, where are you gonna get thousands of hours and you know, and all this, you know, and the YouTube and Discord and meeting everybody? Like it's just been like wicked. It's been mad. So to me, it's worth way more than that. It's priceless, mate. Priceless, as far as I'm concerned. If the puppets in DayZ had been similar to this, that might have got me swaying into that. But I can't. No, but it's a totally different animal, DayZ. But yeah, SCUM's number one by a long way. Long way. 100%. Good. Right, I'm just going to take 5 guys, just grab a drink and stuff, and then I'm going to, yeah, mind you, not far, head up the White Road, follow it through Samabor, and hopefully get to the cruiser. If I can get the cruiser back to B1 tonight, then I'll be happy as Larry. Palfy's got his plane up here, so he shall get that down, and then I can always nip back in the plane, dig up the chest, and grab some bits and bobs. Game hours I couldn't Steam. Yeah, yeah, about that, mate. Yeah. 4K, something like that. Between both, that is. Our main and my admin account. Admin account's only been used for Saturday live stream. But my main account, this account, I keep totally separate. This is nothing to do with admin or anything or spawning stuff or God or anything. This has always been totally separate. That was the only thing I was worried about, being a server owner, that when I very first started, I only had the one account, and I was like, when I was playing and doing admin stuff, not that you had the temptation to do stuff or spawn stuff, you could just TP, you could make things a little bit easier, especially for content creation. And I was never a fan of doing that. I just wanted to play off the cuff. So I thought, and then it just sort of made me feel not a little bit bored, but just there was something. I had to have a separate. So I've got to have a separate account. So then obviously I bought another game, another second Steam account just for admin purposes, and this is my main account. This I keep totally separate. So I'm playing naturally how it should be and tough and playing properly with no help at all. So yeah, so that's why I do that. Worked out 5,800 hours, nearly 245 days. Wow. Yeah, there was a time back in the day that I was really like hammering out hours, like silly amounts and stuff. But yeah, I haven't really looked, to be honest, mate, lately. But it's round about that, around about 4 something. Alright guys, I'll be back in 5. Talk amongst yourselves, beat each other up. I won't be long. I'll be back soon. Right, I am back. Appreciate your patience. Thank you, folks. 7.6. Wow, Phil. Bam. That's right, mate. Hashtag scum life, brother. You know that. Right, onwards. Let's see if we can push. Oosh. Where we got? And old puppets would have heard me from a long time ago. They would have been on my case. They wouldn't have let me sprint up on them like that. No way. So I'm hoping that they do get kind of a lot more tougher, the puppets, you know. Their awareness level. Their awareness level used to be crazy. Like, I mean, jacked up. Not on a crazy level where it's unplayable, but you know, you had to be on your toes. You couldn't be. We'll have that. Yeah, especially when the birds were in and stuff. I miss the birds. I can't wait till they come back. Be careful, this is bear territory. Cocaine bear. Mate. I don't like the bear on this server, mate. It is nuts. Yeah, after full release, I'm going to make the bear even more rampant. That's going to be the one crazy element on the server that's off the charts, is a bear. So when you hear or see it, do one. Just do one, turn, run, get away as fast as you can, you know. Do not pass go, do not collect £200, just get out of there. Just get out of there. So to be honest, I don't really see the bear as much as I used to. It's nothing I worry about too much nowadays, but he always used to be floating about. On this encounter system, it's a bit funky. I wish they would separate it. You know, I want to know a specific amount of puppets I got on my server. Now, I want to determine the number of puppets I got on my server. I want to determine the number of animals I got on my server. To be honest, you know, I love the dropship, the concept. It looks amazing, sounds amazing, does its thing, but I'm not too fussed about that. Now, give me wild puppets, no? Give me cocaine bear. Give me, yeah, give me like danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Yeah, I want, you know, because, yeah, you know, I quite happily turn a dropship off. Like I say, I want to determine the number of puppets I've got. I want to know the amount of animals I've got. I want to determine when the animals come in, how many animals are coming, how tough they are. You can do that, but you know, but I really want to be able to set the number of puppets I've got on the server. Especially have their check-in times and their respawn times. I want control of that, not as a encounter amount. It's really awkward at the minute, the way it is. You know, we get by, we do our thing, and we enjoy it, but just needs a little bit extra tweaking. But the NPCs could crush it all. If they meld well with the puppets, then it could quash all those little things, you know. Just have to wait and see. Brought an AWM just for hunting bears. Hope it with 1 or 2 tapper. I don't think so, mate. Maybe. I don't know. You'll have to try it. Let me know. Animal taming when? It's all gone out. Do you remember? You remember the old days where you used to go set your character up? You had electronics. You had animal thing or whatever. Climbing, swimming. Have you noticed? It's all gone now. So yeah, I'm not sure on that. But it would be cool You can imagine the first thing they can it could implement is the horse. But I think that stuff will come with modding after 1.0 later on, which would be pretty cool. Once this goes out to the modding community, I can just see it going nuts. Some really weird shit happening in the SCUM. They've changed their minds like their underwear. Well, I suppose they've got to go with what actually works, you know. It's nice to have a vision, and what you want and what you can actually do are two totally different things, I guess. But there's no saying none of that shit can't come later on, you know. Now, 1.0 doesn't mean, oh, the end of 1.0, you know. You're going to get the 1. Whatever, 1.1, 1.2, 1. You know, see a lot of the games doing that, and quality of life additions and DLCs and hey Marky, good to see you, brother. How are you, dude? How's you and Nurse? How you guys doing? Miss you guys, ain't seen you for a while. Hey Scott, good to see you, bro. Hey, main man. Scott, Bone and Willie, my fantastic admins. Right, I was trying to circumvent this because I've got still got quite a journey to go. I've got to go through Samabor. I might as well go through, hit one or two of the Chinese shops, the hunting shops. You never know. It's always a risk going through there. No risk, no reward. Like I say, if I can get the cruiser and get it back to where the flag is and my plane by the end of this stream, I shall be a happy bunny. I'm good, my friend. Been a busy few months dealing with parents moving in, older and needing lots of help. Oh yeah, it's got to be done, mate, innit? Got to make the most of them while they're about, mate. You know, one day they won't be around, and then you're like, shit, holy fuck. And all you got to cling on to is those memories, man. What's going on with my shooting lately? Terrible. It definitely tweaked the flight of the arrows. They used to be able to nail puppets from 100 meters with this thing. Headshots. I got my hoodie and rob with this thing. Can't believe it though, for 5 years all I've ever had is maximum basic strength. Wow. I look back and that's a long time. You know, you get people do like the challenges, don't they? 1 strength, 1 constitution. That's just how I roll. Skinny, you the man. Let's go. Smarty pants, you weak little fucker. Uh-oh. See what I'm saying though? Like old puppets, they would have been on my case. Look, you can just sprint past puppets now. They've got a little bit soft in my opinion. Just a wee bit. I mean, always a pleasure when you and Nurse drop in whenever you can. Always good fun. Always good fun. Yeah, give love to Nurse. And she said she had like a busy, like crazy, like 80 hours she was working and like really tired and stuff. Bless her. Bless her cotton socks. The biggest thing is all the LOD stuff. You know, that's going to be huge as well. There's just so much, you know, because they said that's a big thing being worked on. The way you see sort of stuff popping in, buildings, trees, and look, as I'm running now, you can see it in the stream. You just see like things just popping in, loading in the distance, and arrows. We got 12. Okay. Ideally, I'd like to just sneak around the back if I could, but there's puppets along the bank. Okay. Anyone else? Yeah, here's some door busting going on. Oh, here we go. Oh, I just love the. Oh, he come through the back door, look, rather than coming around the edge of the building. Oh look, someone's got themselves a little base here. Look. Oh, Nurse is missing the streams for sure. Oh, yeah, we're missing her definitely. Alright, let's try and scoot around these. We're doing quite well tonight. How far we got to go? Not too bad. Yeah, like a grid square away from the cruiser now. See, the old puppets, look, he would have spotted me. Oh, there he goes, he spotted me. He would have spotted me a long time ago. Like I've always said, if you've watched a lot of the streams or know me, I've always said it's going to be very interesting to see how the puppets work alongside the NPCs, how they're going to react to each other, how the spawn distance, the render distance to each either is going to be when they're doing their thing, or you're approaching a POI, or if you make a noise, to what's going to hear you first, or that's going to be the thing that I've always been sort of not concerned about, but just sort of worried about how that's going to work together. You know, that's got to be very difficult to do, very difficult to get right. And I've always spoke about that of that's one thing that, you know, if I'm approaching a gas station or a town or a city or a military POI, you got the normal puppets roaming around the exterior. You might have NPCs roaming around too. So if you want to snipe them on a quiet, how do they react? How will they react with the puppets? Will the puppets see you first? Will they alert the NPCs to you, or vice versa? Or yeah, going to be very interesting to sort of see. Very interesting. It's going to be an absolute huge make or break for the game, definitely. Massive. Especially that particular element of it. Because that's going to determine how everything works with the, you know, not forget PvP, this just the actual basic survival element of, just like I'm walking down the road now, approaching somewhere. You know, I'm looking around, I'm seeing puppets. Can I pick a few of those off? But then am I going to get jumped by NPCs that might hear? Have they got a certain distance that they might come at you, or will they only come a certain distance, a couple of 100 meters, then turn back and go back to their original positions? Or wow, it's going to be so, yeah, they're just questions I've always had myself, just about from playing the game and how that's going to work. And so I can only imagine actually putting that stuff into practice to try and get that right, to try and do that is just yeah, it's that's why I'm not a game developer, because I ain't got a frigging clue. I just ask questions. I'm just trying to imagine things, or, you know, like scenarios I'd like to see from playing the game, and for the game to be the best it can be. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting. Very interesting. Am I looking for a base for you and Palfy? Yes, mate, I am. Yeah, we got one right over, right here, just south of the factory and north of B1 town. So I landed the plane. I managed to put the flag up, and I'm just going back to get the cruiser to then go all the way back, and that should be my night for tonight. Palfy's got himself a plane. I've got the chest over here, so I might have to fly back and get some bits over the coming streams, and then we can start getting a little base build. But yeah, Sunday night, Palfy's got something going on in his server. I'm going to get him to post something up in my Discord. So if anyone wants to join that Sunday night, they can do. Yeah, we'll sort that out over the coming days. I'll get something posted up. So we would have been doing a stream on here, but I'm going to jump on there and just have a bit of fun over there for a change. But that's after the community stream on Saturday, of course, as always. Hey, Rosie. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Wow, wow. How you doing? That series? How's my new keyboard? Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Exactly the same as the old one. I bought exactly the same, like the Asus one I got. I was looking at some Razer ones or Corsair ones, but I don't like mechanical keyboards. I don't like that clicky, tappy sound. Because you can pick up the keyboard taps on the mic anyway when you're talking. And unless you set up your mic really professionally, which I ain't got a clue. You ain't got the patience to do that. But, yeah, I picked up the same one that I had, the Asus K1, because I like that one. I've had it for a long time. Yeah, I knocked a bottle of water out, a 500ml bottle of water, off the shelf, off the top. and it landed like flat on the base, like on the 1 and 2 and the Q area, the tab. Knocked out all the escape button, the tab button, the 1, 2, Q, W, A wouldn't work. Yeah, it pissed me off a bit. That did. So it cost maybe 50 quid for a new keyboard. Okay, lucky it weren't GPU on, I think, so that's all good. Love you, Mr. Dude. Love you, girl. Stuff. Thought you guys are coming to B3. Been scouting that over to. No, I had a little fly around earlier to sort of scout. Saw bases around B2 as usual. There is 1 or 2 around that area, but it looks okay. We've got quite a bit of loot. So we've got the fuel station, B1 town, the factory, the airfield, and decent enough to take off and land with a plane. So it's pretty good there. I don't know whether just to loop around the city or should I just... Oh, it's going to be a pain in the arse going through. Alright, we'll do it. We'll just go through. Hopefully we can stop and shop and pick up some goodies on the way through. What I had to do was... That's what I had to do. Okay. Just pink fluffy bunnies. That jokers. Oh dear. Work day's over. Have a good rest of the stream. Watch out for the bear. I'll take care, Big Daddy. Big love, dude. Enjoy the rest of your evening then. After your grind. Right, this has been a long old journey. Don't fuck it up as you get to Samobor. Going through, trying to get greedy, pilfering. Right, just get ready here, because just in case. Loaded, yep, they're loaded. Good, good, good. Sword 1%, right, remember that, because that one swipe of a puppet, you're going to lose that. And if you remember, if you don't remember that that's knackered, you're toast. Right, need to find a bit of rubber. Here we go, we're going to get the usual spawns around here. Let's see if we can let's see if we can cruise past without making... Right, looks like we're good that side. If he's looking that way, we should be okay. Oh, here we go. Alright, maybe not. Wow, we got quite a few. Oh yeah, we got quite a few here. That's where that awareness skill comes into play. There's a lot of puppets around here today. Right, I'm extra nervous because my sword is on 1%. Oh boy, there's a few extra puppets than usual today for some reason. This is not good. I could use 2 free boxes of ammo on these puppets quite easy. Or clips rather. See if we can try and make some headway through the middle. There we go. Can be done, you just got to be a little bit patient. But especially if you want to conserve on ammo and things like that. Especially on servers like this, you need to do that. Going to get on the play. Have a good rest of the stream, brother. We'll see you Saturday, hopefully. Have a good week, everyone. Take care, Marky. Much love, brother. Big love to Nurse. Hopefully see you guys soon. Right, let's keep moving. We don't want to hang about too long. Yeah, there we go. See what I'm saying? They get those ones. The ones that drop around the supermarket and the fuel station right here. I stopped for a split second too long now, just to read chat. But these will catch you out. Right, let's try and loop round here. Where are we? Arrows are good. So gonna have to try and do a little S loop. Round this way, round that way. Ollie, hello mate. See bro, how you doing? I live in the middle of the fish belly near B2 town. The belly of the beast. I hope you're good, Ollie. Good to see you, mate. Oh look, there's someone about. No. Oh, there's a puppet there. No. Oh, they're just gonna get a shot. No, you sticky mitts. Go away. Get out of my shop. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's a puppet going after him. Go on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yeah, get him, puppet. Go on, get him. That's my loot. Get out of there. And I thought there was a few more puppets about than usual. Oh, you bugger. Sucked it dry, look. Shit, I thought there was a lot of puppets about. I knew there was someone else about. Ah, oh, look, you slippery sod, whoever that is. Ah, you bugger, I missed out. Damn, probably got himself a grinding stone or cleaning kit or something. Uh-oh. Oh, that weren't good. Oh, I should shoot him. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm dead. Find out who that is, I'm gonna fucking shoot him. I tell you. Oh, fuck. Oh, skinny, run, dude. Joe, wait till I find out who that was. Fucking do a Chinese cracker there while I'm there with all them puppies coming. Oh, that would have finished me off good. What a shitty thing to do. Damn. You know someone with a gun would have jammed after a couple of shots. Yeah, man, lucky they're still in here. I'd like fucking... I know it's a PV server, but I'd gun you down right now. Where you going? It was Fong. Fucking. I'll get him back. I'll get him back next time. All right, no harm done. All right, let's see if we can get to that cruiser. Shit, that was lucky. All I heard was a ton of puppets. I was like, oh shit. I thought, yes, I might be able to get a grinding stone out of the hunting shop, but I heard the engine. I thought, ah. Tried to sprint. I saw the puppets, and even from here, the number of puppets that I'd got just coming from this bit here, I knew there was other players about. There was just too many puppets. Look, they're just all right. All I need to do is I need to get north of Samabor. I just need to get to the cruiser. Right, arrows. Right, yeah. So, in all honesty, I should have just stayed north. I should have just kept right at the city and gone up this way. I just thought I'd come through and get a bit of loot, but that tells me now that those main shops have been hit. So I might as well loot round the edge. But I've got to be careful anywhere I go through Samabor. Samabor is its own animal. I'm telling you, it always has been. It always seems to have its own puppet spawn thing, or don't matter what you do on the settings, Samabor is its own beast. Just does some weird things when it comes to puppet spawning. It always has. It's been a very, very busy area. Man, you could turn puppets off completely, and I guarantee you puppets will spawn in Samabor. Right, so let's go... Yeah, let's go directly north now. Go through this end of the city. Right. How are we doing for... Right, we need food and stuff. Right, we should be good to get to the cruiser. That's got to be the main goal. Just get north, get the cruiser. Let's get out of here. Yeah, cruisers and dirt bikes spawn now. Yeah. So non-functional. Me and Palfy managed to get that one down to the traders to B4 in the last stream, which is listen, I could not believe it. Right, I couldn't even push that cruiser. Just a slight incline. I'm talking about you could have, any of you lot could have blown the cruiser up there. Rozzie's character could have pushed it with one finger. I couldn't. If you check out that last stream, I struggled. I couldn't even push it across a flat surface. Palfy was pushing this thing to B4 traders. I got on the mountain bike. Right, I was getting out of breath on the mountain bike, while Palfy was still pushing the cruiser. That's what I'm saying. That's how it is. That's how living life skinny is in Scum. Like the 1155. Like the 5 dexterity, the 5 constitution only means that you can do things like, you know, like medical skills, but strength and constitution is the main thing in a survival game. The main thing. So just it's just I find it hilarious. I was getting out of breath on a mountain bike before he was getting out of breath pushing. Like he was sprinting with a cruiser, sprinting. I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Oh shit. A little bit of zigzagging through Samabor. Man, this is like risky as hell. You need to watch the Palfy episode. Yeah, it was funny that was funny. He would run backward. He would run backwards, pushing a cruiser, running backwards, faster than I could go on a mountain bike. We've got Dewberry, haven't we? Like hunting shop. Yeah, come on, there's only fruits on the tree left for me. Or has this been looted as well? Something in there. We got. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we got something. You got something. You got. That's about it. I ain't even gonna bother. I just want to get this cruiser. Alright, north we go. Went for a walk today and two old ladies overtook me with a Zimmer frame. What was she doing? Pigeon steps? Doing the Ollie shuffle. Oh, hello. Man, these puppies are giving me a workout tonight. Wait, they're spawning in. Just run, dude. I'm trying, dude. It. I'm trying as much as I can. You know, my 1.4 constitution. Yes. Well, that puppet spawned quite far away, isn't he? What's that, about 100 meters? Oh, there's puppet spawned there as well. Yeah, I've got to be careful I don't get into no melee battles because of my sword. I need to find a bit of rubber. I love that awareness skill. Love it. Man. That's what I'm saying, man. Puppets in and around Sambor are just... got their own meal ticket. Just do whatever they want. Yeah, respawning pretty fast as it goes. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. I ain't got anything, so I'll see what we got on the way. Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. We're nearly there. Right, hold on. We need to go... There we go. Slightly northwest. Once I've got the cruiser back down to where the plane and the flag location is, Palfi will be able to get his plane down there no problem. And what I'm going to do is probably fly back up at some stage, dig up the chest, load what I can in my plane, and I'll dump whatever I can in Palfi's plane, and then we can get cracking. Rosie wants a jacuzzi. In real life or in game, or both? Yeah, I'd love a big fat jacuzzi. Just set it on whatever temperature you want. Those little bubbles. I hardly get a call, and I was surprised I got one straight out. I usually get very impatient. I'll search about 4, 5, 6. And then you have to be about 20 foot away to search one. I'll get impatient. I'll expend more energy searching than I do actually getting from actually eating any. Off to bed, not out playing Saturday, down to Legoland. Ooh. Oh, he's off to Legoland. It's where he feels like Gulliver. Have a good one, mate. Have a good one, dude. I have to get him out some selfies in Discord with Lego Big Ben and all that, you know. Oh, there we go. I can see Palfi's aeroplane. There she blows. Man, that was a journey and a half. I've done it though. It was quite a way that was, that all the way from B1 to D4. Get on, Skinny. Get on, dude. Right, chest is over there. What do in now? Okay, sweet. Right. Here we go, we've made it. Right, let's get the cruiser back down to B1. Boom. And oh yeah, check it out, the body. Look at that body. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go, Skinny. It's closed, dude. Right, this is gonna get a freeze like a little popsicle. Alright, let's go. Let's turn down the old rumble. There we go. Right, there's no point looting. We might as well just beeline straight down. Let's fuel up. See what we can get. Keep the bike in top shape and go. Even if it wasn't suicidal to play with you more often. Yeah, but don't forget, I'm on my main account. I hardly die on this account. I'm very careful. I play this account seriously, so you could play with me more often. Come and join us. Come and join me in Palfi if you want to. If he's not able to get on because of time zone, you can get on. You can play. Join us. Let's go around the edge. I'm not going through the city. Let's loop right around the edge. Nice and easy, do not mash up the bike. We found this, we pushed it to B4, we got an engine. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong road. Alright, I'm gonna have to go down. Oh shit, I need to go back. Yeah, wrong road. Wow, this thing's quick. Yeah, let's get some fuel. Uh-oh. Oh no, let's not get that fuel. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh boy, oh boy, 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 boy. Oh, Skinny, look. Up, jump, jump. Uh-oh. Run away. Run away, run away. Yes, all else fails, run away. Alright, where's he gone? Okay. Where'd you go? Oh, little bugger, look, now more have spawned in now. More of your chums. Oh, there you are. Hold on. Hold on. The hell? There you go. Check for some loot. Cash money, no. Good have here. Fill up the bike and go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good time for me to night fill. Okay, mate. No, don't. No. Stop doing that, man. You gotta make sure you do that right, especially if puppies are coming. Yeah, motherfucker. Right, good as gold. Let's roll. I've got to watch out for the health as well, so I don't want to do nothing stupid. Just do what it says on the tin. Just cruise. Cruise. Oh, girl loves a drift. She loves a drift. Still slow compared to the plane though. She's slow. But she's quick. It's quick. Right, we go across the B2, across the airfield, and we're there. Sweets for my sweets. Let's go. It's gonna have a nosy. It's gonna have a little nose up. You can't. Oh, you can't pilfer goodies. I'm out there. Okay. No, stop pushing, you idiot. Drive. There we go. Yes, you know, I think that's Az and Gaz's base. Now that used to be where Bone and Ownage had their base. I'm surprised Bone ain't blown it up yet. I've got the ump because someone's building his base. Oh, what we got here? Someone's needs to attend to their garden. Neglecting their patch. We've got that must be Bone's base up there, up the hill. Yeah, so I was thinking about coming close to B2, but you know, with 3 bases in the vicinity, it's yeah, gonna be a bit not rich for pickings, shall we say. Yeah, salt and pepper, Ros. Push it real good. Oh, someone's been here. Look, the fuel's down. Someone's been here. Their sticky mitts in the on the shelves. Shall I go through the hangers? Oh dear. No, Skinny, no. Healthy has skin you alive, mate. After all the work getting this cruiser. Holding the fence. There you are. Sweet. Oh, home sweet home, near enough. I can remember where we were. Should be just near this pylon, I think. Should be on the left here, no? Oh, for Pete's sake, Skinny, not again. Where the hell is the... Oh, is that it there? Oh, there it is, there it is. Right, so whoever asked me why I painted the plane white earlier, this is the reason why. Yes, here we go, there we go. We made it. Yeah, so that's why the plane is white, so I can look, and it's in an open field, and I still couldn't find where the flag was and the plane was. Oh mate. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stick a doobry down. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Right. No, I can't miss that, can I? Well, mind you, I can, because if I come in from the other side of the forest, I'll do exactly the same thing. Right, so right near the pylon. Right, remember, right near the pylon. Right, we're all good. Right, we got the plane here. We got the flag done. We got the cruiser back. And we're good to go. Palfy's plane is up north. I will fly back at some stage next time and dig up the chest, grab what we need, come back here, and then I shall start doing the generic sort of hunting around, doing the looting, and getting the stuff so we can start building a base here. We've got resources close by, and we've got some POIs close by. So yeah, all good. And we've got plenty of space to land and take off. So yeah, all good. Oh, man. I still get locks this game spawn. Yeah, you know the drill, girl. Just shout in Discord. You know the score. It's hardcore, but you get your locks. Oh, dear. Oh. Oh. Right, you beautiful people, I am going to end it here. It's been a very productive stream. The last couple has, since I died on that, or crashed the first plane going to pick up Palfi. It's been good because I managed to get the stuff back to the chest, get the new plane. Palfi's got a plane, managed to get the cruiser, push that down to the traders, get the engine. We've got that back now. So now we can build a base. Yeah, so looking forward to the next one. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Appreciate you all hanging out for sure, as always. What are we at today? It's Wednesday, so hopefully I might try to knock out another stream tomorrow or the day after. But if not, we're back for the community stream Saturday. Palfi's got some event going on Sunday. I shall put something up in Discord, and it will be about the same time, 8:30 that I usually start streaming. So if any of you guys want to come join in over there, you can do. If any of you guys are not in his Discord, I'll post his Discord link in our Discord so you can get over there and check that out. All right, guys, good night. Love you all. Take care. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da for now.